Air signs, what's up? Air signs, I am here to do your November readings. I'm pulling 3 cards for each sign and also pulling a zodiac sign at the end of your reading to see who you might be dealing with. So we're going to start with Aquarius, okay? 26, 27, 25, okay. Aquarius, what's going on? Holy Spirit, what's coming in for Aquarius in November? What's coming in for Aquarius? I always want to sing that song when I hear Aquarius. I'll spare you now. I gotta stop myself a lot of times, actually. I'm a musician, so I hear a lot of songs, and I can hear a word and want to sing like a line of a song with that word. And maybe that's part of your message there, Aquarius. Aquarius, are you also a musician? This might be, give me 3 for Aquarius for November. 6 of Swords. I like it. I like it. Give me 2 more for Aquarius. 2 more for Aquarius. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Is that right? Give me 1 more for Aquarius. 1 more for Aquarius. Ooh, Hierophant in reverse. Ooh, boy. You know what I'm feeling with this? You know what I'm feeling with this? Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay, how do I put this? Have you recently shifted the way you view how you want to live your life, who you want to live your life with as far as like a partner, and what it looks like? Because I'm getting the feeling here that your perception of what you thought you wanted before is not what it is now, and you're like, wow, did I really change my mind about that? And what I'm also picking up here, though, so with the swords here, it's I don't feel like it's an action yet. Like, it's just things you've been thinking about. And I really feel, Aquarius, that you've come to a place where you're like, yeah, I've enjoyed being single for a while. I don't want to be single anymore, but I don't know how I feel about marriage. That's very interesting. Very. You believe in union. I think you're questioning. This is so like specific. I don't think you are viewing traditional marriage as the same anymore there, Aquarius. I think you're changing your perception on traditional marriage. Right? And maybe you needed this time kind of being single. So obviously there's a group of you that may be divorced, recently divorced, broken up with your person, something like that, okay? Maybe you were married for a really long time. And now being single here for a minute, you're like, if I'm going to do that again, if I'm going to do that again, it's going to be different, right? But it's mostly going to feel different. I want it to feel different. I want to, if I do this again, if I'm not going to say get married. We'll say get married, but not in the traditional sense. Maybe your thoughts now are, why get married in the sense of filing a marriage license through the clerk's office, right? Why involve the government kind of thing? Why am I feeling you would absolutely be up for a non-traditional wedding marriage, as long as it's spiritually based? You can have a little ceremony. Invite Holy Spirit, our ancestors on the other side, and things like that. Why involve the government? But you are absolutely all about connectedness, a spiritual union. You want something different than you had before, right? You want something that feels better, more peaceful, more connected. And look at all this water. Something that has more feeling and emotion in it. That gives me a good idea of what you came from, Aquarius. No wonder you've been thinking quite a bit about this. No wonder. There's a reason you're not in that anymore, right? That wasn't working. I even feel like you had the traditional wedding, right? The 300 guests and the filing it through the clerk's office, right? And you're like, well, I thought I did everything right though. But you evolved. You evolved, right? You evolved. I feel like you've done quite a bit of work here, Aquarius. Inside work, right? Inside work. You've been single for a little while now, figuring things out, right? Figuring out the world is not the same as you left it when you were single last, maybe. It's all different now, but you want more. You want more. You don't want the marriage that appears correct on the outside. You could give a rip. You could give a rip about that. You want a soul connection. Yes, Aquarius. I love it. Oh, who might you be dealing with? We have Aries, Taurus. Woo! Virgo. Aries, Taurus, or Virgo. Are you dealing with somebody now that's a Virgo, or in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Okay. Wow. Good for you, Aquarius. Good. I love to see that kind of soul evolution. I love it. I love it. Let me know, Aquarius, in the comments how that resonates with you, okay? Who are we on? Geminis. Gemini, who you got coming in? What's going on for November? What does Holy Spirit want you to know? Geminis, Geminis, Geminis. For November. Holy Spirit, what's coming in for Geminis? What do you want them to know for November? Give me 3 cards for Gemini. Knight of Wands in reverse. That's interesting. 2 more for Geminis. 2 more for Geminis. Ooh. 6 of Wands in reverse. What's going on, Gems? What's going on? Give me 1 more. Give me 1 more for Gemini. Oh, you can't even make this up, you guys. Ow. That's part of the reading. Ace of Wands in reverse. Oh, that's smart. That's part of your reading. Geminis, are we in pain right now? Look at these cards. Look at these cards. Are you hurting right now, Gems? My goodness. Gems. What in the world? Knight of Wands in reverse. Six of Wands in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. Gems, did we just get played? Did you just get played? Gems, did you really feel, whether this was a relationship, a project you're working on, I don't know, something going on in the family, I do not know. Did you really feel like, man, I let this person or the situation in, because you really felt it was going to be Ace of Wands upright. You really felt there was going to be victory, right? You really felt the Knight of Wands was just fun, right? Exciting. Were you bamboozled, Geminis? Good Lord. You feel like you were just bamboozled. Just bamboozled with something here. I'm so very sorry, Geminis. May I point out, though, okay, silver lining, and talk about silver linings. I understand this is the Ace of Wands in reverse. I get it. But talk about silver linings. See the cloud? See the silver lining around it? I'm going to point something out that is on all three of these cards, and that's my favorite part about doing these readings. I'm not a sugarcoating kind of reader, right? I'm not going to tell, I don't read just a bunch of pretty things. I read the truth. But with SOULutions, S-O-U-L, always comes with solutions. Not even mine. We tap into Holy Spirit for the solutions, because there are some times I do readings where Holy Spirit comes up with these solutions or the silver linings. There's no way. A lot of times I would never come up with this stuff, right? So even if I'm doing a reading for somebody else, I still get a lot out of other people's readings, right? I want to point out to you the silver lining. I understand what happened. I understand. You got hoodwinked, bamboozled, screwed over. But in every one of these cards, okay, even though they're all reversed, on every one of them, on these wands, there's all new growth regardless, okay? All new growth. So. Okay, I'm being told to tell you something. Okay. All new growth. Hold on, let me get the right words. I'm so sorry. This needs to be precise though. Because I feel it. I'm trying to find the words for it. Have the mindset that you do not, Geminis, you do not win or lose. You don't win or lose. Have the mindset that you win or you learn. Okay? If you can walk away from these ridiculous playing kind of energies here, okay? If you can walk away from that, but take the pearls, sit with it. What did you learn about yourself, right? The world. As long as you learned something from it, you are not a victim. You didn't lose, that this is for you and it wasn't done to you. It was for you. Because there's new growth all over this. So it's up to you. It's up to you how you tell this story in the future. It's up to you. If this is going to be a victim story or still a victory. Right? Because look at all the new growth. If this situation helped you grow your spirit, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Wow, Gemini. What a reading for you today, Gemini. My gosh. You got heavy, heavy, heavy fire here. Okay? Aries, Leo, Sag. Heavy fire. All these ones. Heavy fire. Okay, let's pull one. For who else you might be dealing with, it might be involved, or just the energies that's taking on here, or this person's sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Okay, who are you dealing with, Geminis? Who are you dealing with? Libra. Libra's come out a lot today. Okay, fire sign or Libra, right? Fire sign or Libra. All right, Geminis. Wow, what a reading for you. You win or learn. You don't lose. You win or learn. You don't lose. Okay? All right. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let me know, Geminis, in the comments how that resonated with you. Libra. Libras, you just came up, Libras, in Gemini's reading. You might want to take a look at that. And a couple other readings, tell you the truth. Libra came up quite a bit today. So, Libras, what's going on for you in November? November for Libras. What do you got coming in? What are the energies for Libra? Give me 3, 4. Ooh, you got 2. You got the Hierophant upright. You have the 6 of Swords in reverse. Libras. Give me one more for Libra. Isn't that interesting? One more for Libras. Wow, Libras. Ace of Wands. Okay. This is really interesting. And it might be really specific. Libras, have you come into a place like where you're wondering if your perception about relationships, family, something like that, where you once thought about it this way, or like what your role was, or everybody's role, or have you kind of come full circle where you're more feeling like I'd rather go back to a place with that implemented more traditional values, maybe not 100% like the 50s, because nobody wants that, especially no woman. But there were some aspects about that, about older, more traditional values. Like you want a little mix of it. That's what I'm feeling. You want a little mix, right? Because you still want your independence, your own mind. You want to work where you want to work, do your hobbies, your crafts, your creativity, however that looks for you, instead of, because in the 50s, we definitely don't want to go back there, because we literally were centering men in the 50s. And I'm feeling like Libras, you're like, I don't want to do that. but more traditional in other senses. You want to go back just a little bit. But you also, who just got this? Geminis. I think Geminis and Libras need to watch each other's readings today. But this came out upright, Libras. And I'm going to say just what I said to the Geminis. New growth. Look at the new growth on that wand, right? So it's like you want a little mix of the traditional values, but with some newer ones too, right? You're all about, I'm feeling like, kind of custom making your own relationship, right? Custom making it. Either if this is a romantic relationship, family, work friends, whatever that is. You want to change things up a little bit. Bring some stuff from the past back that you really thought worked for the greater good and implement new. That's a very specific reading. That's interesting. All right, Libras. You might be dealing with a Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sag. Who else might you be dealing with? Who else might you be doing? Libra. Isn't that something? Libras. What a reading for you. You're either dealing with another Libra, or you've just been kind of sitting with your own self, reworking, renegotiating different energies for you, for yourself, for you within other connections, okay? Very interesting, Libra. Wow, let me know in the comments if that resonates with you, Libras, okay? And if you would like a personal reading, go ahead in the description box below. That's where my information is, that you can get a hold of me for your own personal reading or distant energy healing, okay? And then we will see you, air signs, your next reading.